This question here is asking us which of these circles doesn't hit the X or Y axis at any point. So let's just imagine an XY axis here. And we need to know the equation of a circle, x minus h squared, y minus k squared equals r squared. You definitely want to have that memorized. And you want to know that hk is the center and r is the radius. So if we're looking at the center and the radius of the answer choices, on A, the center is -5, +5, because the minus signs in the formula mean that what the actual x and y values are going to be the opposite signs of what you see there. So the radius is going to be 5, because this right here is your r squared. On the other one, -7, with a radius of 7. So this one here was supposed to be 5. And on the next one, we have +6 and 0, because once again, it's the opposite sign you see here. Here, there's nothing, and nothing is 0, and the radius is 7. And last but not least, here we have +10, and the radius is the square root of 90, which on a calculator, square root of 90 is going to generally come out to 9.5. So let's look at all of these, going to -5, +5, with a radius of 5. And that means that the radius is equal to the same amount that we went left and up. So it's going to look a little bit like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so that is hitting the x-axis and the y-axis each once. So that's answer choice A right there. On the next one, -7, -7. So the center is there on answer choice B with a radius of 7. So it's centered right there, but it stretches out a little further. And that's answer choice B generally. It's kind of just a bigger version of what we had for A, but it's hitting the X and the Y axes each at one point. Now we're going to C, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, with a radius of 7. And let's just imagine that one. It's centered right here, but the radius is actually 7. So it's going to kind of cross over. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay. And so, yeah, that's hitting the x-axis twice, and it's hitting the y-axis twice. So it's hitting a lot of axes. So it's not really working for us. We want one that doesn't hit either of the axes at any point. So now going to the next one, it's got its center at 10, 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the center at 10, 10. And the radius is generally 9.5. Really, it's got some decimals on it. And so what's going to happen here is that the radius is not going to stretch quite far enough to hit the axis. It's going to look something like that. So that's a radius of around 9.5. It doesn't take you all the way back, because in order to go all the way to the y-axis, it would have to have a length of 10. And same thing, to go to the x-axis, it would have to have a length of 10. So the circle that doesn't intersect the x or y-axis at any point is answer choice D here.